Alright, hello everyone, it's Team Rocket Plays here with another episode on our Let's Play Minecraft Together Season 4 Let's Play. If you guys didn't see the last episode, make sure to go check it out because we ended up hanging out with the talk. She showed us around and gave us our apartment. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to go check it out. In today's episode, guys, I got quite a few things done in between episodes. I went out to the mining dimension. I just started digging. I didn't go digging. Let me take that back. All right, hello everyone. Not just kidding, not that back. No, so I ended up going to go get a bunch of wood because on the last episode, Talk ended up losing her shulker of wood, but fortunately she did end up finding it. She let me know not too long ago. I guess whatever she was doing to locate it wasn't working and Glor was able to do it. Thank you, Glor, for that. But regardless, I ended up getting her this right here. I also got one for myself, so it took me quite a bit to get these. I ended up getting her a little bit more of the ones I think that are harder to get. They're not harder, they're just more annoying to deal with. We got a wild Spooky around, look at that, oh, fancy and everything. But in today's episode, guys, what I want to do is get an ender chest. I ended up going to the 10th dimension just so I could get a bunch of wood. That way I wouldn't have to worry about just getting more in general, just because I spawn. Yeah, there's plenty of wood, but it's just annoying having to wait for all the leaves and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, let me just go out and just get a bunch. I ended up going twice, one night and then this morning. And last night, actually, I ended up finding a cave that I just went into. Like, I just started wondering because it was a super giant cave, and I think I got some footage on it, and it was so open, guys, that you could just see the ore everywhere. It was crazy how big the cave was. But I was able to get a bunch of diamonds. I believe it was like 3 stacks or something like that, and it's just like a bunch of open caves. And yeah, so I got a bunch of diamonds as well out of that. So it was a win-win for me. I just realized that I made a big mistake and this guy might actually take me out. I ended up coming over here looking for the nether fortress because there's a sign pointing us to one, and I just realized, guys, that I'm naked. So yeah, that's not a good idea dealing with blazes. And also, as you guys saw, skeletons. I think we're prepared now. We're ready. So it's pointing us that way, but I saw a skeleton, or actually it might be just because of the biome that we're in. Now that I'm thinking about it, because this guy shouldn't be spawning here other than if it's that one specific biome where they're able to spawn. I can't remember the name of it. Okay, so it seems like like I'm attacking me. So it seems like they just made this area so you're able to mine these. Wait, is this public? How am I supposed to go down there? I think I'm just gonna jump down. I have feather falling, so it should cover my butt. Okay, so I think I found the entrance right here. It's kind of dangerous because it's out in the open. The problem is I don't know if it's public. I don't see no sign saying that it's not. Okay, so we need to clean this out. So it seems like there's nothing here. I might just get a bunch of blaze rods because I don't see any from other people leaving behind. So we're gonna be able to get a bunch of coal, some blaze rods, some wither skeletons heads, and some bones as well. So alrighty, I'm hoping this is public. So it seems like we got actually like a couple heads on that one. Yeah, we ended up getting a few heads on that one. I think there's another, yeah, there's another one right there. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of advancements right here coming to the nether and doing all these things. Okay, so there is some blades they're able to get here. I didn't see Barb send a message, but yeah, they sent a message, I guess, because of my advancements. I had to say hi. I wish I had a flint and steel because I'd be able to burn this. Nope, we don't have no flint and steel. So I think I'm just gonna AFK here for a little bit. At the same time, these guys are gonna get a bunch of bones for whoever might need a few more bones. But even though there's 2 shulkers full of them, I don't know who this belongs to or if it's public. Just because they did say that this is another fortress, so I imagine that it's more of a public farm. But regardless, if it's not, I'm willing to pay for everything that I'm taking and everything that I took. So I'm just gonna AFK, that way all these things can despawn. Look what we ended ended up getting, guys. We ended up getting almost 6 stacks of bone blocks, which I did buy some, but I think this is gonna be enough for quite a while unless I want to use these for actual building. We ended up getting a bunch of coal right here, so we ended up getting a stack of 19 blocks, which is I think enough, because usually I just use this to smell stuff, so we should have enough. And then we got 25 wither skeleton skulls, which we're not gonna use everything, guys. I'm so tempted to strike these guys, but then that means I'm gonna have to clean the mess again, which I don't want to deal with. All right, just to show that it's all clean, it's all ready to go. You know, we got some more bones. Like I said, these guys have been dying. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. I almost fell. There's a hole on the other side. Can I just... I can't. Oh, these guys are gonna get me. Why was I talking? Why was I saying stuff? Thank you, whoever this was, free to use. I don't know who it was, but thank you, appreciate it. All right, so now that we got our stuff, I made it back. Now we're gonna go back and see if we can do some shopping and finish out what we might need to start decorating our room or our apartment. I don't know if you guys know this about me or if I mentioned this before, or if you guys are even familiar with one of my YouTube channels, because I don't just have Team Rocket Plays, so I'm not really consistent with my video making, but my main channel is actually Pokemon related. I found this right here, spare Pokemon head. So you know I gotta get these. So 1 diamond per head, especially if they're 1 diamond. We got Chikorita, we got Tepig. I think we have one of my favorite Squirtles right here. So this is actually pretty cool, guys, that we were able to get these. And I guess we got some Axolotls. Hello, Deaded. So I did go to this shop, Lord's shop, and I ended up going inside and I didn't find any of the stuff that was shown, or not a lot. And after coming over here just to check it out again, I read the sign that says right there, it says overstock or overflow. So I'm wondering why that is. And I come over here and then I realize that there's a barrel. They're on a barrel. So I could have bought these a long time ago and I could have gotten 1 for 1 diamond stack. I can't fit any more stuff in my pockets, or actually, let me see. Do I have any empty? And I don't have no more empty ones. Actually, I might be able to fit some stuff in here. So I ended up getting a little bit more. So you ended up getting some prismarine, some shroomlight, another warp block, and the warp version of it as well. We just got some item frames for 2 diamonds. Let's just fit some of this stuff. Actually, I could take that back. There we go. And again, 1 diamond left. And the reason that I was looking for more space is because I just realized that we got these. We got the item frames. I believe these are Whitney's right now. Yeah, so we got actually quite a few. So let me see what I could find, because I think there was more over there. There was another shop with more. So I'm gonna have to check to make sure that they don't have the same ones. So I couldn't find the actual price for the maps, but I was able to find it. It's all the way here on the side. So I'm gonna end up getting the wolf. I'm gonna get the forest bear. We're gonna end up getting the candle by Winnie, and then going over here we're gonna get the camping one. We're gonna get the boat. We're gonna get the penguins. We're gonna get the cows. I believe I already got the panda. We're gonna get the bear, and we're also gonna get the bonsai. So no, actually I don't think we got the bear yet. I don't think we have any. Our last diamond, we're gonna end up getting the candle by Winnie. And there we go, guys. We got a bunch of them. I didn't get all the ones that I wanted. I didn't get the parrot, but we actually got quite a few at the moment. So I don't know if we're gonna necessarily be able to fit all of these, which I think I know that we're not gonna be able to fit them in the apartment. I just ended up picking some bamboo right here because I just realized that there's community stuff everywhere around here. So we got pumpkins, we got melons, we got the bamboo, we got lava, we got cactus, which I ended up picking. Yeah, we got a little bit of everything here. So now I just need to make my way back to our apartment. So we're at the Medallion Street right here. And if you guys haven't seen the last episode, we are apartment 2. So we got our head right here that a talk was kind enough to get for us. And the reason that we ended up getting this apartment is because we got the panda face right there. So it's almost just meant to be. So I did, you know, work on the area. I wanted to make the best out of it because I wanted to use it for my storage as well as my bed. So I decided to lift my bed and add my storage in the bottom. So I also just did some mock-up, you know, draft of the way that I wanted to do the room. I was gonna add a TV here, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't want to ruin the face of the panda. That's the whole reason that I'm here. So I'm gonna end up changing that. So we got the bathroom, and yeah, so I'm just gonna set everything up, clean myself up, because yeah, we've been out for quite a bit. I gotta say, I've been out for maybe like 20 Minecraft days, so I'm pretty messy. So now we gotta make our way back, because I think I ended up leaving a shulker. If not, I might have just lost my shulker. I had like a bunch of items, a bunch of flowers for when I went to the end, or not to the end, to the temporary dimension, but I can't find it. I don't know where it's at. It's not in my ATM. I already looked for it, so there's a chance that I might have left it in the temp dimension. So hopefully it's there. If not, I might have misplaced it, or I might have broken it and not picked it up, and it's probably gone. So we'll see. Unfortunately, it seems like I might have misplaced it, guys, or I lost it. More likely, I probably didn't have enough room for it. I might have picked something up, and I might have, you know, broken it and thought that I picked it up, and I didn't. And I think I just realized, look, we got Panda by Whitney already here next to our bed. So I think a talk ended up coming by and leaving it, because I think she also placed the item frames. Yeah, thank you, talk. Don't tell me now I lost a Talk's wood. Oh no. Okay, I think it's this one. Yeah. Oh, for a second I thought I had lost it. All right, so we're gonna dye it and we're gonna go and take it. So hopefully everything stayed. Alrighty, so let me just put everything back in there, and we're gonna go and take it to a talk sorting room. That way she can find it easier. And we make our way this way. We might make a little detour just so we could see some of the area around. Seems like people are working right here. Okay, we're in the outskirts of the city already. I don't want nothing happening to me, so I need to be careful. Okay. Okay, we're in the back alleys right now, and we made it back. So future home of Armadillo High School. I haven't been over in this area. Seems like this still working. Yeah, this guy's hard at work. Look at the view. Nice. We make our way back up here. Seems like we got a shop right here. He seems to be out of stock at the moment. Oh, that'd be cool if these were actually shops. And then what do we have here? Oh, it seems like a classroom. Do you swear to tell the whole... Oh, this is a courtroom. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Nope. I don't want to be here. This is not a good place for me. Oh, these guys are working on this area. Seems like we got some geodes. And then we have this giant room right here, which seems to be the skeleton of a whale. Okay, no, this is the skeleton of the dragon, the ender dragon. This is the tail, and this is part of the wings right here. Okay, let's make our way up, and I believe we're gonna be, yeah, we're back at our area or our house. So yeah, at least the majority of the top right here we've been around. That's the back alleys where we were. That's a window, that's not a door. And then welcome to the Lambie and Riv Invasive Plant Lab. Okay, the good thing is that we got a bunch of ATMs around the area, so when you don't have one around, it comes in handy. Experimental yellow light. Ooh, I don't know if we want to be in there, especially when they're conducting experiments, because they're probably gonna keep you too. You're gonna be like, you know what, I could find it useful. Seems like these guys are on display where they're working on it. Nice. Lambie's got an area. I feel like we're gonna end up coming... Oh, Whoa! You got me. Wait. He threw a diamond block. A block of gold. Oh, is he trying to... Is he trying to lure me? He's trying to lure me. Oh, where is he gonna take me? Really cool room up here. I might have missed them. Cookies, apples. And it seems like a kitchen. And I think we're back. Did they go down? I think they ended up going down. I didn't see them at all. Oh, we got a basement down here. Okay, I found them. They get a grand piano and everything. Oh, look at the view. Their view is actually pretty cool as well. Are you looking for something like a spore? Ooh, we're in the roof. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna get a chance to see what these are. So it seems like they're little robots. Yeah, so that's what I thought they were gonna be. So it seems like they're working, bringing supplies from over there, over here. Just having these guys just really adds to the whole city, because it feels like, you know, something's happening, you know, it gives movement to the city. They said they were struggling a little bit with lag since there's so much going on, but let me show them around. All right, so now we got 3 piglets. He's gonna show us where he lives. There's a few locations where you can live. I thought that was his apartment because that's actually a really cool area right there. I said he, but I'm sorry, I don't know yet if it's a he or she. All right, so now 3 piglets. They're gonna end up showing us where they live. My navigation skills aren't all there. Yeah, I mean it's a pretty big place. Oh, if this is their area, especially being here. Oh yeah, this is a new set of stairs. Wait, oh, is it like an elevator or an escalator? Escalator. Ooh, what do we have here? Welcome to the, oh, this is the clinic, the Lambie Clinic. Yeah, this is an area that I don't know if I would have seen unless I took the right corner, the right turn. Whoa. Oh, see, we got a fridge and everything. See, we can use some of this as an idea of how to build ours. Ooh, this is actually really cool. We got the bar light as well. That's actually a really good idea to do. Nice. Yeah, this is a little confusing to find it here, but at the same time it's so cool because there's like so much going out or going on. Talking Glow really, like, I don't know if they just like have a plan on where they're gonna do something, or they build and just add to it, or if they remember where stuff is, because it's like an actual city. Like, you just, there's something everywhere, you know. It's just a matter of, see, like, look at this, I just went the wrong way, but it's so, like, they remind me a lot of BOO, just the way that their build style is. So let's make our way over to a Tox storage room, that way we can leave them their gift. I believe they go on at night. Right now it's in the morning, it's noon. I don't know if I should leave No, well, the actual choker already has the name, so let me just leave it right here in the middle for them. So now when they log in, it says tour thank you basket from Panda. So it's just, you know, a thank you gift for, you know, giving us a tour of the area. And also, you know, because they're the landlord, you know, we got to get along with the landlord, that way they could treat us good. And if the AC ever goes out, hopefully they don't mind fixing it, you know. So yeah, all right, thank you Talk if you're watching. And yeah, appreciate everything. So like I mentioned before, I wanted to add like a TV here, and normally I use dirt to just kind of like put down what I see or what's in my mind. So for example, right here I added dirt just to kind of like give the layout of the kitchen, and then I'll start adding the stuff as I see. For example, here I added the covers, and then slowly I'll start adding some details to them and everything else. But normally I always start with the layout first using dirt. I just find it like really helpful. Sometimes I just stand in the room and just look, you know, just stare at it, not move, just stare at an empty and try to figure out all these different layouts, what works best, what would be a realistic way of having it, what would make more sense, and how much can I add. So that's normally what I tend to do. But since we do have the face, we don't want, so right there I'm gonna add flowers. I'm actually gonna keep that one there for a plant, but we're gonna end up keeping these. As soon as I was doing it, I know exactly what was what I was doing, because they added some black concrete powder, which would have been the TV. But like I mentioned before, if I no, I used the wrong one. Ah, man, I didn't know it was gonna break. But yeah, so I want to add maybe nothing. I might want to add just like a table, little sitting area. I do want to add something like this that's small, that way it kind of fits the area and it's not too big if I use stairs or something like that. And I want to add it maybe over here where we could still look at, you know, our lovely beautiful face. Just kidding, guys. I don't know, I just want, the whole reason I'm here in the apartment is because of this. So I kind of want to showcase it, right? So let me at least get a little bit more going before I start, just because at the moment I just have a basic understanding of how I want it. What a beautiful morning. Yep. I'm wondering what's over there. It seems like there's something going on, because we can see that we have one of the railroad ways going that way, but that's for another day. Because I ended up finishing our apartment, guys. If we go in, I try to make it realistic in a way, so I wanted to keep our face, you know, that's the whole reason that we're in this apartment right here. And I just added some random decorations maybe. I mean, in a way, like I like them, but at the same time I don't know if it's just random and I'm just trying to like add stuff to different places, trying to do something that I don't know how to do, you know. I don't know if anybody else has that feeling. Yeah, here we have it. We got our little kitchen right here with our little buddy, and we have a little, I don't know, I thought that kind of looked like a jar, so we have a head right here. We got a fridge, our little sitting area so we could sit down and have our lunch or dinner, you know. We got our own little setup right here with some candle light, as well as some up here. I added these right here just because I think it adds a little bit of texture, because we have high ceilings, but I felt like it was too empty, and maybe I'm overdoing it by adding this, but at the same time, like, I don't know, in a way it makes sense. All the paintings that I ended up buying, I ended up using, so we have a lot of paintings. I kind of wanted, you know, some peaceful paintings over here on this side, that way, you know, it motivates us. And then this one, so when we're leaving, you know, going to bed, you know, don't forget to turn off the light. And then I guess we could show you the bathroom. I kind of like the bathroom, so see, I could just added this picture right here and that kind of be the mirror, you know, because I'm walking to it and it's the mirror. But I don't think a lot of people would have, you know, saw what that was and kind of recognized it. We got our bathroom, so we got a small wall just to split the bathroom right there. It's actually a fairly nice sized bathroom at that. Obviously, we got some of the glow lighting going into this one as well. Like I said, I don't know if that's just kind of pushing it or not. And now as we make our way into our room, I think last time you guys had seen our our bed, our little stairs to the bed. I ended up changing the color just because I think it looks better this way. It's a little bit more contrast and more interesting colors here and there. Like I said, it's something that I'm taking from Talk and Glorf, using all these different colors. But yeah, we have a bunch of paintings decorating our wall. We got some plants, obviously the lichen that seems to be taking over the room or the whole apartment. And then yeah, so I wanted to add a bunch of storage just because it's like the number one thing for me is just storing. I don't need much storage, but just having these 9 barrels just wasn't enough. So I added some storage over here on the side and at the bottom down here. And yes, I know we're not gonna be here forever, and don't worry at Talking Glorf, but I'm not gonna be here forever. I'm just gonna be here for a little bit longer as I get situated, because I got plans, and before we do those plans we need to do our plans. I don't know if that made any sense, but it makes sense in my head, and I guess that's what, you know, it comes down to. But nonetheless, I really like our area, and I guess that's what matters, guys. But yeah, so I think that's gonna be the end of this episode. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought. Don't forget to leave a like, guys, and to subscribe for more videos, and I guess I'll just catch you guys on the next one. Team Rocket Plays.